All right, good afternoon, yogis. Thanks for joining me for 4 o'clock flow. We're gonna move with breath. We're gonna link those together. So as we get started, we're gonna start with a pacing of breath in Nadi Shodhana, just clearing the channels and just a little clean start. As I don't know about your day, but my afternoon has been pretty busy. So although I did get here a few extra minutes early that I was happy, still, I thought maybe we could all use just a little moment of cleansing. So we're gonna do that by cleansing the energy, balancing that out. So inhales and exhales, tracking that through the left and right channels, using the right hand to control the flow, thumb for the right nostril, ring and pinky together will cover the left, okay? Eyes closed, gaze drops towards the tip of the nose. Nice breath in cleanly, and then exhale completely. Seal off the left and inhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Close the right, exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Close, exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. 2 more rounds. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Close both and hold. Release the grab. Breath finds its native rhythm. Enjoying the tall seat, crown of the head extends up, shoulders soften low. And the foundation feels firm, planted. Drawing into it, in breath, sweep the arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Taking a moment here to acknowledge the good, acknowledge the joy, acknowledge the gratitude. Plant the seed. Seed of gratitude that you will then later share with someone or something. Just holding on to that for later. Release the hands and sweep the arms up. Open the eyes this time, coming into the room. And then exhale, hands flow down. All right. Come into hands and knees, top of the mat. Spread the fingers nice and wide, create the base. Right. Inhale, breathe into cow. Exhale, press back to child's pose. All right, nuzzling it. Let the hands creep a little further forward. Inhale, round forward, cat. Exhale, arch it back, cow to child's pose. Arms creep a little further forward. Inhale, round the back as you pull the body forward. And then exhale, tilt the tail and press back. Again, inhale, round forward. This time, tuck the toes, lift the knees, and send the hips back. Down dog. Walk out the dog. One leg and then the other. Inhale, shift the whole body forward, plank. Exhale, take those hips up and back once again. Walk the hands back to the feet. Rocking first onto the heels, lift the toes, lift the balls of the feet, lift as high as you can, toes really curling back. And then as you come down, press long through the big toes. Now inhale, come up onto the toes, tilt, tilt, tilt as high as you can onto the tippity, tippity toes. And then exhale, roll back through. Nice. Inhale, shifting forward just onto the balls of the feet. This time, come on down, have a seat onto the heels. All right, let's prepare the hands and wrists a little bit, bringing them interlaced together, elbows squeeze tight, and roll out the wrists. All right, loose through the wrists, and then little roller coaster rides here. Extend the arms forward, press, and then bring the hands, thumbs towards you, and then thumbs away. Maybe the thumbs come down, and then the palms come down as well. Nice and close to the knees is usually more accessible. The farther the hands are away from the knees, the more the struggle becomes real. Track that up through the forearms. And then come on back again. Okay, wiggle them out. We're gonna go other thumb on top, other way around. So here we go, switch that grab, elbows together and roll them out. The left side will lead here, left side, taking that roller coaster, opposite direction, right? Both ways going, right on. And then again, extend it away, take them up. And then again, coming in, thumbs towards you, thumbs away, thumbs down, palms down. Maybe coming up from the forearms all the way up through the shoulders and the sides of the neck. And then release coming off. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle them out. Okay, let's bring that blanket around. We're gonna bring the heels down for a squat at the back of the mat now. So lifting up the knees, bringing those heels down, tuck in, right? And then keep lengthening out, tall from the seat. Knees are hugging towards each other. Try not to let them go wide. Maybe getting a little extra love through those outer hips. And if this is really comfy for you, then turn it on a little bit. Lift a little bit higher out. All right, inhale, arms coming forward, and then press yourself up, 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 nice and tall. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, look to the top of your mat and walk back out into that down dog. Nice triangle shape here. All right, take the right leg, let's up into the air. We're gonna go right into bending the knee and opening up the hip. Firming through the inner line of the left foot. Inhale, lengthen out the right leg. Exhale, we're helping it up, stepping it through, and then doing a little monkey walk, low, 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 flip it around, left leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Stabilizing right and left hand. And you're either trying to rip the mat in half or squeeze the mat together, or maybe even a little bit of both, but track how that helps the shoulders. Shoulders are staying away from each other. Not necessarily away from the ears, but away from each other, that protraction. And inhale, lengthening out the left leg. Exhale, just set it down. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, ribs to thighs. Inhale, sweep those arms up, rising up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome. Let's turn around and face our original top of the mat. Blocks at the ready, should you like. Okay. From here, take a breath, this time sweeping the arms forward and up. And then exhale, bow to the mat, hands to prayer, bow. Inhale, half lift. Planting the hands, step back with the right leg, runner's lunge. Right, back heel's rolling forward. Front hip is drawing back. And then extend through the arms back by the hips. Maybe turning the palms tall or palms up, thumbs coming towards each other. Inhale, sweep the arms forward as you did earlier, lifting up into full crescent. Exhale, sweep them back as runners hover. Inhale, sweep the arms forward as you rise up. Working this transition, exhale, sweep the arms back. Coordinate, inhale, coming up and forward. Exhale, drawing back. One more, inhale, coming up. Hold here, bend the elbows this time, open the heart. Inhale, lengthening out, lifting up, pivot, straddle. Exhale, fold. All right, hands will plant, bend the left leg. Right hand comes over towards the left hand to the left thigh, twisting, looking over left shoulder. And then releasing, sweeping that over, coming to the right. Left hand comes down, right hand to right thigh, and let's take this rotation. Notice how that inner left thigh is being challenged. Awesome. And then we're going to sweep it all the way back around top of the mat, pivoting the feet and stepping right foot to join the left. Inhale, half here. Exhale, folding down. And then inhale, again, sweep forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Same other side. Inhale, arms begin forward and up. And then the exhale is the bow. The bow, bow, bow. Right? Inhale is the half. Hands will plant, left leg steps back. Good. Foundation here, right? Rooting, and then back heel pulls forward, front hip pulls back. Lengthening through the chest all the way to the crown. Feels a bit like cobra as the hands come back. Maybe adding a little bit extra thumb squeezing here. All right, inhale, sweep the arms forward as you lift up. Exhale, sweep the arms forward and back as you come down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Strong arms moving through water. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Up. And then bend the elbows, open the heart. Awesome. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Step to join. Pushing off. Up and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Awesome. Inhale, arms sweep forward once again. Exhale, continue with the bow coming down. Inhale, half. Exhale, step back, right leg. Knee comes down, okay? Inhale, you climb up. Again, just like that back heel went forward, it's the back knee, the back hip that comes forward, front hip draws back. Strong here, inhale, climb it up. Nice. Exhale, right elbow under left. Inhale, lifting up through the elbows. Exhale, elbows come down. Inhale, lifting up through the elbows. Exhale, elbows come down. Inhale, lifting up through the elbows and then building that back bend. Building that back bend at the top. And then slowly coming back in. Awesome. Undo the arms, right? You can either use the energy of the arms raising up. We're going to lift that back knee, or if you want the support, the hands come down. Press that back leg strong. Inhale, coming up. And then lift again, pivot. This time, bring the hands behind you, straddle fold. Open the heart, folding. Lift and squeeze those shoulder blades together and draw them down. And then this time, as you bend the left leg, right, you're gonna go ahead and rotate the arms to the right, turning again towards the left leg, different positioning of the arms. Let that right arm pull the left over a little bit. Awesome, and then release coming down, shifting it over to the right. Okay, inhale, opening up, twisting to the right. The left arm is taking the right arm over. Now look back over the right shoulder. Strong on that left foot. All four corners are down. And then releasing, sweeping it around, up and back to the top. Exhale, hands come down, and let's step and join here. Right foot meets top of the mat, okay? Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow it down. Inhale, half. Exhale, we're stepping back the left leg. Runners, and then knee down. Closing the gap of the front and back leg, rising up. Turning on the glutes, coming into stability. Left elbow under right. Inhale, lifting them up. Exhale, drawing them down. Inhale, lifting them up. Exhale, drawing them down. Inhale, lifting them up, and then again, build the back bend. Inhale, climbing back up, undoing. Again, use the hands for support, or the legs only, tuck toes, press and lift here. And then exhale, just the hands are coming down, stepping that left foot forward, top of the mat. Push off, up, and step. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. And then breathe it in. Exhale. Awesome. Sweeping the arms right here, let's come into some side bending. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms tall, hug the outer hips in, and feel as if you've got a smidge more weight on your heels, okay? And then really push the heels down, lift up, and then reach it out over to the right. The right arm pulls the left, just like when it was behind the back, right? It's the direction that you're going is taking the other arm with you. Inhale, from the feet, lift it up. Awesome, come through and let's switch the grab, okay? Switch the grip. Up and over. Ribs float in, strong through the heels, press it up, and then over to the left. Left arm does the work, left arm does a little bit more. Noticing the breath. I know it can be challenging to breathe in the side bend, just like a twist. So find a pacing that works. It doesn't need to be the deepest. We just don't want to hold it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment. And then release the hands. Inhale, reach them forward and up. And exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling, hands plant, right leg steps back, okay? Right leg steps back, lengthening heart forward. We're gonna come up to the crescent, okay? So we're gonna come into crescent. And then releasing the right hand, side bend to the right. That right shoulder drop low, left arm overhead. And then inhale again, rise up. Switching it out, right? Always do this with back knee down if you prefer, right? Releasing the left shoulder, left arm up, and then bending over towards the left. Firm the legs, puff up the chest. Inhale, climb up, releasing the arms, and then sweep them forward. High off the back toes, up. Releasing right hand down to floor or block. We're gonna twist now over to the left. Open up. Nice, coming up and around, pivoting to your straddle. Bring your blocks with you, or at least one block, because we're gonna do that on the other side. So if you're gonna use it there, you'll want it there, okay? And then just keep your revolution coming around, okay? Crescent, awesome. Inhale, rising here, right leading crescent. Still, the legs are never going to part, they're working towards. Nice. Let's begin by dropping the left shoulder, left hand, left arm, and then bending in that direction. You're gonna always bring the hand to hip for stability, and let it keep floating down. Reach long through the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the right arm. Soften the right shoulder. Let it begin to draw towards the earth. Inhale, coming up. Lengthen forward, right? Take a moment here. And you're rocking on the back toes a little bit, lifting that heel high, and then the left hand comes down. Push into it to open up, twisting to the right. Nice. And then sweeping it through, working through a straddle, and then back up to the top. Step the right foot to join the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you sweep up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let them sweep by your sides. And the next breath in, they reach forward again. The breath out, fold to the earth. Inhale, half. Exhale, step back with the left foot this time. And we're gonna go ahead and set the back knee down, okay? Inhale, climbing up. Exhale, hands to heart, palms press, right? Press, press, press. Hug, draw the energy, and then use that to rotate without a hook over to the right. Right, so I'm not hooking my arm to my front leg. Again, feel the feet want to come towards each other, how that supports the building of the twist climbing up. Awesome. Now as we come down, good look and see, can that left elbow make connection on the outside of the right knee? And then do you want to draw the hips forward? Left hand, the right hand, the back hand pushes into the front hand. Awesome. Unwind yourself. Tuck back toes under. Again, we lift here. And exhale, lengthening hands down. Awesome. Pivot. If you want your blocks, take them around. If you didn't need them, you're good. You're pivoting again. And then you're pivoting all the way. Back knee down, right knee down, left leg forward. Okay, awesome. Inhale, arms up. Again, drawing that energy, legs coming towards each other, palms press. And then use that to rotate. Real energy of the hands coming to meet each other. Nice energy of the back knee and front heel coming to meet each other, heading in that direction. Right? And then gaze back, and maybe that right elbow connects to the outside of the left knee, okay? From there, you can send the hips forward, and then use that back left hand to help lift the chest, puff it up. Nice. Unwinding here, back toes tuck under, and we lift up. Top of the mat. Nice. Exhale, sweeping through, rotating. Skandasana, Skandasana, pivoting back to our original top, left foot steps to the right. Up and through. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands pass through heart. And pause for a moment at your side. So following the same pattern of movement, we're going to start in Tadasana. And by that, I mean, we're stepping back with one leg. We're coming to a variation of a lunge. So the right knee lifts, and then the seesaw, chest up, stepping back from a 3, standing leg bends, to a lunge. Crescent. Nice. And then lift up a little bit higher and draw the back heel down, opening up to warrior 2. So just finding some more space on the front side of that, or inside, excuse me, of the left leg. Rotating the left palm up, the right palm down, breathing into reverse. Nice. We're gonna go for revolve side angle. So that means I've got some ground to cover. I'm gonna see if I can come up and go all the way around, right outside left. Palms press. Again, using that engagement of the 2 hands together to lengthen through the front body and open the heart. Inhale. Now we're going to come all the way up and over and around. Skandasana, back leg. Maybe you need to adjust the footing. Awesome. Come on up. Straddle. Exhale, folding. Inhale, big toe grab, extend the crown of the head forward. And then from here, spine stays long, arms extend out. And then sweep them all the way back up. Awesome. Rotating front left foot back to warrior 2, back heel away. And then again, rotating to the crescent, finding our way out. It was a warrior 3 to single leg Tadasana to standing. So shifting forward, picking up the back leg, and then lifting the chest up. That chain lifts strong, right leg up, and then set it down. And be here. Hands pass through heart. Inhale, arms sweep forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms back up. And then a little more seamlessly, hands come to heart, left knee lifts. Okay, so here's that 3 taking us to the lunge. So the 3, the hinge, the front knee bends, the arms counterbalance as we need, set it down, rising on. And then here, we're gonna lift a little higher out to spiral the back heel down. Find space, keeping that right knee in alignment. Rotate the front arm, breathe into reverse warrior 2. You need lots of space on the left side, but still trying to really draw upper spine into chest. Upper spine into chest, because we're gonna need all this space as we come up to come around and rotate ourselves left over to the outside of the right. Palms come together, press it. Now I'm keeping my back heel down, and I'm working pretty darn hard to do that. But if that's bothering your knee or really affecting stability, lift that back heel already, okay? It can be just a regular rotated crescent for sure. Try to send the hips maybe a little further forward to come down. And then again, we're gonna come all the way up. So that lots of space rising up from our 2 Skandasana, left leg bends, right? And if you need to change the stance, widen out, narrow out, find your spacing here. Inhale, rising back up. We're gonna stop here, warrior 2. Pivoting that back heel, crescent. Extending into the 3 to the single leg Tadasana. So shifting forward, 3, and then knees coming up, single leg, and the foot comes down. Hands pass through heart, and we're here. Next breath, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping directly back, right leg to warrior 2. Nice. Opening up that reverse warrior 2. Think of this as more of a side bend though. The last time we purposely did this, I was trying to rotate my heart more center, coming up with the back bend. This time we're really gonna think of it as just this side bend along with the upper body, right? Feel quite different. And then we're doing this because we're straightening the front leg and we're coming into Trikonasana. So we still want to feel like that back body is long, okay? Lengthen side body. Back body is still long up against a wall. So that didn't change, right? So that's why we were kind of keeping more of this alignment versus a back bend. Back heel pushes a little more away from you. Front leg is strong, really firming the thigh. See about extending the left arm forward. And then inhale, lift up here. Pivot to straddle. Exhale, hands float back. Hold. And then keep folding. Arms fly freely overhead. And they're free because they're going to come back down to outside the body. Big toe grab, extending through crown. Takes us to airplane. Arms coming forward. Inhale, rising up. Pivot right foot to warrior 2. Left heel a little bit away from you. Okay, awesome. Flipping it, breathing into reverse. Again, think of it as a little more of a side bend. And then as we come out, front leg straightens, hips send back, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen right side. Pivot just the arms. Back leg is really strong, outer back foot is planted. Keep lengthening right side body, firm the right thigh, and then maybe extend the right arm out. Inhale, it rises up. Pivoting the feet, pivoting to the top of your mat, and then stepping, hands on the ground maybe, step to join. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, hands pass through heart. And rest at the sides. Inhale, right leg lifts, that single leg Tadasana, right leg turns out, right foot comes to tree pose. Nice. Right knee releases, coming up, hold. And then extending right leg back, warrior 2 once again. Skandasana, rocking back. A little more power in the legs here. And then pivoting right over into warrior 2, facing opposite direction. Lifting that back heel, right? Coming forward, we're gonna come into a warrior 3. Warrior 3, 2, single leg Tadasana. And then set it down. Okay. Awesome, inhale the arms up. Exhale, coming through heart, left knee lifts, left knee turns out, lift the knee high, foot inside, tree pose. pressing them into each other, being here, right? Really turning on the left glute, right glute, but that left glute especially in those externals, and then picking it up, lifting it high, and it's in a great alignment to step back to the warrior two. Rock back Skandasana. Inhale, coming up, pivoting, warrior two, left lead. Back heel lifts and rotates, and it's the warrior three to the single leg Tadasana, to the right foot down. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Let's step back to down dog here. Stepping back, down dog. Inhale, taking the right elbow down. The left arm is straight. Maybe taking the left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip here. Inhale, press everything straight. Left foot comes between the hands. Pivot, Skandasana. Pivot, Skandasana, right lead. And then hands down, right leg is up. Awesome. Bend the knee, open up the hip, left elbow down. Left elbow up, right leg straightens out. Exhale, step it through, pivoting, Skandasana. Skandasana, down dog, top of the mat. Now let's take the right elbow down and take the left elbow down. Dolphin. Maybe walking those feet closer, trying to get shoulders over the elbows. Press the inner wrist down as you look at your hands. You're ideally making a number 11. You can also bring the hands together, but elbows are no wider than shoulders. Press. Maybe taking the right leg up. Releasing it. And taking the left leg up. And releasing it. How about taking both arms up? And then shifting yourself into child's pose. Close it all in, get quiet. Hands coming back by the heels, palms up, or resting on the back of the pelvis, palms up. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice, inhale, reach the arms down and back and lift up. Arms coming up with you. Exhale, hands to center. Now, bring the elbows together and then open the hands, okay? So elbows are together and then open the hands even wider. So you're trying to get this little peekaboo here, right inside, elbows high. Lifting them, hands away, elbows as high as you got. And then from here, we're gonna come into pranic back, right? So from this hold, now let's bring a little more ease to the system. Hands come back together, okay? And then we're going over the top of the head, elbows will come apart, back of the hands come up and around, and then again, we come around, okay? So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's add a lift here, okay? Really press into the shins to lift up. And then exhale, control the descent, strong legs coming down. Inhale, again, you're back up, shins. Exhale. And slow. One more. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, just lifting those arms again. And then exhale, folding in. Folding in. Palms turn up. Head down. Inhale, lifting up. Let's go ahead and grab our blocks and give a little extra love for the shoulders. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my blocks medium height, and I'm gonna take a long ways medium height so my fingers can dangle off, and I'm gonna use them to claw just a little bit of hold so I can get a nice stretch through the back of the wrist. Okay, from here, I'm gonna begin to shimmy myself back. I can have my hips low, or I can work my hips higher up, right? What feels right for you? Feeling this tug of war between your blocks and your hips. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, coming onto your belly. We're coming down and onto the belly. All right. Bring the hands down by the rib cage, roll the shoulders back, firm the tail, and lift up, cobra. Grounding down through the pelvis. And exhale, release down. Let's do that again. This time we're gonna see about, once you lift up, you wanna bring just a little bit into the hands. Coming to a place where you can maintain some breath. And then release down. One more. Inhale, lifting up. This time we'll see about coming all the way to up dog. That'd be straightening the arms, whether you want to keep the knees down or lift the legs up off, just the tops of the feet are down. And then exhale, come all the way back down. Left ear to the ground, palms open up at your sides. And if you want to wiggle the hips, wiggle the hips. In fact, we can add a nice bend of the knees, and then you can cross and cross and cross, open and cross. Turning the right ear down. We'll then take that side to side, waving windshield wiper on the belly. Both are, we're trying to work internal and external rotation, right? This movement here, but the stagnant one gets a little trickier sometimes, right? Yeah. So you may find you prefer one over the other. Okay, legs come down, press yourself up, and sit back, child's pose. Inhale, coming forward, walking the knees towards the hands, and we're gonna do lightning bolt pose, okay? So we're gonna come into, which would be Supta Virasana with one leg. So I'm gonna keep my right leg tucked. I'm gonna lean into the right hip to take the left leg all the way out. Okay? Left leg is out, and then ideally I'm gonna sit next to my right heel rather than on my right heel. Okay? I can always put my blanket, my block, whatever I want. So here's the base of the legs. Okay? From a nice tall seat to begin with, prop yourself up, flex the left foot, and begin to move forward. If you want to bring the hands to the other side or connect to the foot with your strap or your blocks on your arms, I worked on that this morning, finding a configuration that works. So we have this setup of single leg Virasana, lightning bolt, also known as, we're first folding forward into it. We're going to be headed back. So want to make sure that your left foot is really towards the top of your mat, almost all the way there, so there's going to be room to go back. Okay, and then lifting up, Now notice the rotation of the pelvis as we come back, right? I'm gonna try to keep knees together and right knee down. So if you wanna take those blocks or the blankets, back of the heart or the head or anything you'd like, right? You can prop yourself up in a way that feels right. Arms are your expression. You may like to extend them overhead, the Y, the T, or stay on the elbows, stay on the forearms. Maybe you don't have props or you just prefer using your body, right? All good. Let's be here for about 3 more breaths. Wonderful. Okay. You can either roll over to your left side to get out pretty easy escape route, or you can climb back up onto the elbows, prop up onto the hands, and then from here, lean over and extend the right leg out. Okay. Lower down onto your back. Arms extend overhead, yawn and stretch, and then just take the hands to the sky. Let them stay there for a moment. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, imprint chin to chest, up tall for the seat, forward fold, and then up enough, lean to the right, tuck the left in. Again, close knee joint, but then we're coming on, adjusting the hips as you need, trying to get the foot right outside, right? Maybe I'm sitting on the blanket or anything else. Okay, from the seat first, the hips are tall and then spilling forward. So I've got my hands helping me, assisting me on that, drawing me forward, folding over the front thigh. Hands can then change their position, moving towards the foot. And I'm always surprised how this one just gets that outer IT band so well on the right leg. I don't know if you're feeling that too, but that's the moment I move forward, there's exactly where I'm living. One more breath. And then lifting it up. Again, be prepared to adjust the tail, adjust the lower vertebrae so that you're coming down in the zone that's making sense. We want to keep the left knee down, right? Again, was it a block positioning? Did you do a little bit of both? That's what I did. So I'm going to try to do the same thing here. Setting up first, getting nice and comfy. Whenever I'm coming into longer holds, I always have the mentality of where I start is where I start, and then I look to see where it might end. Meaning, I take it piece by piece. I don't ever come into what my maximum would be. I let my body really just invite and welcome me to go deeper. So right now, my knee feels really great, the hip feels great. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can get off the block now. Sometimes if you come right into that maximum, the body's like, hold up, I need a little entry system, right? I need a little easing into that. So those props can be really helpful, or changing the position of the arms, propping yourself up, and then gently lowering down a little at a time. And again, here we'll be here another 3 or 4 breaths. Send it where you need. Those parts that may feel resistant or active, inhale, really visualize it coming into the space. And then the exhale, the softness, the acceptance, the surrender. Okay. Getting ready, chin to the chest, elbows propping yourself up, working them back enough now that you have all the support you need to lift, and then leaning to the right, pull it out. Exhale, lower down onto your back. Let the feet open out wider than your mat. Let your arms open out, the star. And then bending the knees, bring the feet to a butterfly. And then reaching across, give yourself a hug, right elbow over left. Shoulders drop to the earth. Blocks can always go under those knees if they like the support of when they're lifted this way, right? And let them come down. Again, this may provide a little extra security, allowing the muscles to relax. Opening up the arms, opposite arm on top. Switch it out. And releasing the arms. And drawing the knees up. We're gonna do our final pose before we twist. Actually, let's do a twist first. I draw that back. Let's do our twist first, okay? I'd like to do a wrap leg twist. We did do some work in the outer, so hopefully they're feeling prepared for that. And if you prefer another version, I can't see it, so go ahead and do it. Okay, but to do the wrap twist, we're gonna go to the right first, which means I need to start with my feet and my hips on the left, right? That angle. Now as my left leg wraps over my right, I can double wrap even the ankle if that happens to work out for me. And the knees twist over to the right. One, I've got a block they can come to, so they don't have to go that far. But two, my hips, if I to lift my head, my hips are right in line with the rest of my spine. You can reach back through the left arm, but really try to scoot the right shoulder more to the right. You can support the leg, support the knee, or encourage it to go further. Engage the belly to help lift that back up, all the way up, okay? Slide those hips, working them over now, feet and hips to the right, right leg up and over the left. Cross as high as you can on the thighs. It'll provide more space as if you try to go to the double wrap or just get a nice tighter wrap. And then dropping the knees over to the left. Again, instead of just thinking about the right arm reaching back, think about the left shoulder going more left. To open up those shoulder blades and help provide a little more stable base. The right arm, which would be kind of the opposite arm in this sense, I think of, it's going to go up a little higher than the shoulder. So instead of keeping the palm down and forcing that shoulder down, let the palm open up, upwards, and reach above a bit. And then again, you've got your block if you want to just pop that underneath the knee as they twist over, or you can continue letting them twist down. If the right shoulder lifts, it's okay as long as you're comfortable in that, right? If you really love the knee going down and the shoulder is going to lift, it's a little bit of a give and take. And just notice if it is really helping the full pose or if it's distracting from the full pose. Breathing in our twist. And then draw yourself back up. Undo those legs. center out your hips and be here. All right. We're taking the legs up. Okay. Did a lot of standing work today. So we're going to set the block underneath the back of the pelvis, and we're going to take the legs up. If you want to use the strap to help support them, grab the strap. If you're near a wall, put them on the wall. If you've got a couch nearby, just bend the knees and drop them over the couch, but lift them up. Lift them up onto something. And then try to work as little as possible. Go in 10 breaths. And again, maintaining as soft quality as you can. Last 2 breaths. And then bend them, set them down. You can still leave the block underneath. You may want to adjust it. You're going to drop the knees out to a butterfly, soles of the feet together again. Soft in the breath, soft in the body. If you're happy here, remaining for this last little bit of Shavasana, stay in the shape. If you'd like to do it without the block, let the hips come down. You can still maintain the butterfly, or if you'd prefer traditional, either half rest, knees bent, feet on the floor, or full leg extended. Come to your final expression of rest. Let the breath go. Release the lower jaw. Yawn. And just receive. Begin to prepare to wake. Right? So the first would be to adjust the legs if they were out to the butterfly, to lift them up, extend them out, get a big just stretch and yawn in the body. If you're already out, reach the arms overhead and get that active yawn and stretch for the body. And then tuck it in. Bring the knees in, hug it in, rock a little bit side to side. Roll yourself to the side you want to lift from. Take your time. Coming up. Coming together with hands at heart. Taking time. Allow me to thank and acknowledge each of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your commitment, your dedication, your consistent inspiration to me, and I'm ever grateful. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Take care of each other. Namaste.